What a wonderful performance. How about another round of applause? Up next, we've got our final speaker of the day, Stephen Chu. Stephen is the current president of Cheng Khor Moral Uplifting Society, which is the beautiful venue which we're in today, and is dedicated to fostering a harmonious and inclusive community. Please join me in welcoming Stephen to the stage to talk to us more about his faith and the connection of hope and interfaith collaboration. Welcome, Stephen.
Welcome all. On behalf of Cheng, I would like to welcome you all and to the DEJIAO Moral Uplifting Society. We are an interfaith international understanding, center of interfaith in international understanding. So interfaith must be held here if it's not going to help anywhere else. That's what we try to encourage, promote for this function to be held here today. Now, love thy neighbor doesn't come from DEJIAO. It does come from Judaism, as Zach already spoken. But how does DEJIAO embrace it? That is what I'm talking about. Firstly, just understand the beginning of DEJIAO, which is about only since 1939. It started on a very ugly background, war and a lot of suffering, a lot of killing, and then people were asking for solutions. And they were looking for divine intervention so that the suffering can go away. All right, the suffering can go away and peace will return to the universe. And we got a message to end suffering. First of all, we must promote salvation, promote morality of individual, because individual will influence the community, the family, the country. It all starts from individual. So we are teaching virtue on individual. And from the individual, it goes to the family. And in the family, go to the community. In the community, go to the country. And the world harmony is our vision. But it has to act locally from each and every one of us. That's where DEJIAO begins. So love one neighbor, the background, the motivation behind is to have peace. You can't have peace by not loving others. I need to rehearse the DEJIAO simplified. I want to simplify DEJIAO because we're not monotheistic. But we are not monotheistic. We believe in Chinese culture, civilization of the Tao. Tao is the destiny. I'll explain in the end of it. To get to the Tao, you have attribute, we call it virtue, we call the, which is that character. And to get to the and go to the destiny, you must have the behavior, we call it the courtesy, which is the process. So you look at that in a destiny, signpost, attribute, get there, and how to achieve that. That's the job in the big nutshell. What is Tao? Tao, in the Chinese belief, is the giver of life, it's the giver of cosmos, right? It's the governed by the law of nature. It does not only give life. The sun goes up every morning, sunset every night. That is part of the Tao. Unforgiving, but it's loving and treat all humanity the same. Right? So Tao is what we call destiny. So depending on what religion your belief system is. So in Christianity, they call heaven. In our all-embracing concept of DEJIAO, the Tao. A is the heaven. In Taoism they call it Cheng, and Buddhism the Nirvana, and Islam Jannah, and Judaism, I don't know how to pronounce it, Allah. Thank you, Jack. And here is the moksha, and Confucius union between the Tao and the world. So there is a destiny that we all aspire to be good, to be perfection, to be excellent. Right? So we don't talk too much about so-called creator of God. Right? To get that, there is virtue. That's our signpost. How to get there? The attribute you must have to get there. And for the love like neighbor, we believe in DEJIAO, filial piety, and brotherly love, which is really family. Right? If you can love your parents, how can you love the other's neighbor? If you can love your brothers, how can you love your neighbor? So this is very intrinsic in our DEJIAO teaching. Right? Of course, loyalty, sincerity, courtesy, integrity, frugality. Chinese culture tends to be very frugal on themselves, And sense of shame. Sense of shame is very incredible attribute in Confucian thinking, because in the olden days, from the fittest survive, where they see force. Now they use the sense of shame, honor, with the honor. Would you do this? Would you do that? That is friend. That's how Confucianism taught that sense of honor. And then benevolence, which is the most important part of DEJIAO, because there's compassion, right? Compassion, benevolence. We in Chinese culture, we look for benevolence in the emperor all the days. So when the emperor is benevolent, the citizenship will be looked after because they will be people-centered, citizen-centered, right? So benevolence is another attribute to get to love my neighbor. You have to have that quality to be a leader. And the wisdom, of course. How to achieve all these virtues? Precepts. Welcome, Vinny. Please come forward. Welcome, Anil. We are waiting for you. Our Interfaith member from Kingston. Do not cheat. I think it's common in all faith, all religions, right? Do not be untruthful, do not be greedy, all that is true. But for DEJIAO, if you fulfill every of these attributes, in terms of each of the virtue, you almost reach perfection. So you got all those virtues, not that. You got all these kind of behavior, right? Be quite present. So relax, because many of them are pretty common. But personally, I would like to emphasize on do not be resentful and do not impart hatred. In translating that to common language is rejoice in others' success. Because when you rejoice in others' success, other people successful will be happy, you will be at peace with yourself. Otherwise you are internally entangled. Why is he so successful? The jealousy, the resentment. Life's not worth living in the state of resentment and jealousy. After saying all that, love thy neighbor at that highest level of all things, not only the human, to love the other's faith, to be embracing the other faith, because each faith is teaching people to be good. So if you can't accept the other faith, right, then loving thy neighbor is going to be harder and harder. So please, the reason why you don't find your faith that it's the historical development of DEJIAO, right? And after all that, Tao, virtue, and precept or need, it is really part of our Chinese civilization. Confucianism, Buddhism come from India, but there is a Chinese adaptation of it. And Taoism. These are Chinese civilization, though. So Tao, the Li, is part of Chinese civilization. But in DEJIAO, we embrace the moral value of Christianity and the Islam because they all are teaching people to be good. So love thy neighbor, that's how if we embrace it, we know that we have to respect the other faith, then we can start loving others. As an interfaith center, so we do a lot of interfaith work. And how important interfaith is just one of those words. If you see the second paragraph, interfaith is inspiration, happiness, in our neighbor. Right? Yeah. Transparency, endurance, respect, friendship, appreciation, trust, and harmony. That's what harmony is out of. See, these are divine writing as distinct from human compulsion. We embrace on open mind, open door, open mind, open heart. When you open the door to others, stranger, then they start to understand who you are. Once they start to understand, they open their mind. Oh, there is another organization such as DEJIAO here. Right? And then when they open their mind, oh, they are doing the same thing as we do. Their heart open, they'll join us. Together, we become a family of humanity. That's what we're looking for. This is one of the ways we express love thy neighbor. Like, can you play that? Like?
What we have here, the Bible is celebrating we are shining as that moment for that. When we know who you are, when we know where you come from, we will come to you.
And we hope tonight that you will see someone we don't know. A little bit more about them.
It is so awesome to see everyone enjoying and dining different food from different faith, different community. We don't just talk the faith, we don't just walk the faith, we also taste the faith.
And we hope that other groups will have our dining with you. You can have with 20 people, 200 people, your neighbours. It can be quite small, it can be quite large.
We would like to thank all community leaders, faith organizations for coming in together and making this dinner alive with you a successful one.
That is our love thy neighbor. Thank you. I think I can talk about interfaith, but I think my time's out. Thank you.